Hi, and welcome to the Decade in Review, brought to you by Mrs. Fisher's first period class. First, we finally made it to the 20th century. The 1900s are off to a great start, especially in the areas of sports, arts, and science. But we'll get to that later. First, let's review some of the top stories and the big events that made our list. First, let's talk about the positives. The first Nobel Peace Prize was given out this decade. In 1901, the prize was given away to Jean-Henri Dunant of Switzerland and Frederick Passy of France. The awarding took place among Norwegian Parliament and was a fairly quick experience. Truly amazing, though. Next was the founding of the NAACP, or the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, in 1909. This provided a lot of controversy for all of America, especially since they had just gotten out of a war over the mistreatment of colored people. Speaking of controversy, there was the Boxer Rebellion in China in 1900. The Northerners, or Boxers as the Westerners called them, put together a secret organization called the Society of the Righteous and the Harmonious, and led an uprising against the spread of Western and Japanese influence in China. On the note of Japanese influence, the Russo-Japanese War that took place from 1904 to 1905 also made our top list. The war started as have most wars started. It started over control. The control of Manchuria, which had a lot of importance to both sides. An end was finally made when the good old Americans sat down with both sides and peacefully, of course, negotiated how the ending would turn out. The last one that we will also talk about is the Russian Revolution and what came to be known as Bloody Sunday. But first, here's a commercial from the latest and greatest.